Hi everybody, my name's Marissa. Welcome to my pond build video series. I am going to be building this pond in my front yard. Actually, a little bit of a backstory. So I have moved about half a year ago now, and at our old house we had a big pond, almost like a lake in our backyard, and now I miss it. I've always liked water. I've always liked waterfalls, fish, and every plants. I love it all, anything dealing with water. So I wanted to bring a little piece of that here to this new house. So I am going to be building a pond in my front yard. Actually, building is kind of a stretched term. So I did my research about the difference between preformed liners, which are like the shells, and just the regular liners, which are almost like tarps. And I decided for this time around to go with a preformed liner, with it being my first time actually putting in a pond myself. I decided to go this route for now, and we can see if that changes in the years to come. So I'm going to bring you along on this video series so you can kind of see what I use and how I do things. Hopefully some of you will find this helpful to building your own ponds, and I'm looking forward to sharing this journey with you. Okay, so here's the flower bed we dug out 2 weeks ago now. It took us a while, but it looks really good, I think. Here's some goodies we found in the flower bed. Might think of some creative things to use those with. Here are some like river rocks and some other rocks that I've been finding for this new pond build so far. And then, so here is the extension. I'll back up here so you can kind of see. So there's the flower bed now, and I want to extend it out to where this white line goes. So it's going to be a lot of grass digging. We're going to do it by hand, as well, that's what the plan is so far. And then, yeah, so we're going to dig it way out here. Now, if my measurements are right and everything, this should be a good fit for the pond, I think. So yeah, that's what we have so far. So we are on the way to go get the pond liner. I'm so excited. We got the pond liner just on the front lawn.
Want it upside down or not?
Sure. Okay, so now that the pond liner's here, you can see roughly where I think I want to put it. So we have a little bench there because we have the two shrubs here, and we're going to have to make sure that it can connect to the electrical. So now I'm thinking that I went a little bit wide on the extra bit of flower bed. So I think I'm just going to tighten this up a little bit out that way. So it'll probably go a little bit straighter for a little bit and then curve around just so it goes around the pond. So this is kind of the idea of what I'm gonna go for in this spot. So you can see here, I think it'll look really nice with the bench. And then I was thinking of also getting like a nice little bistro set and maybe put it in here. Honestly, like, the options are endless, so I'm excited to start digging and see how this turns out. Okay, so I just took my spray paint, and you can see all the extra area that we're not gonna have to dig. I'm pretty excited about it. So this is kind of the rough sketch we have for now, and we'll see how it goes. We've been doing some digging, expanding the flower bed. Andrew and I have been doing a lot of digging. Say hi! Yeah, we've been still digging. I changed around, oops, sorry about the car in the background if you can hear it. I changed where the white lines are that I spray painted, Now we're just gonna go a bit closer because the electrician came earlier this week and put our outlet there, but it's a little further to the corner than I thought it would be. So we're just doing a little bit, sorry about the car again. We're doing a little bit of revamping with where the pond's gonna go. So we kept this straight for a little bit further than what I thought we would. And then we're rounding it off down here. So this is an update so far with how our digging has been coming along. Okay, so we're gonna start to load up in here, but look at all this grass. Look at it all. Oh, we have the two supervisors over the job. We're almost there. Can you see the white line? We're so close. I'm gonna load all this into here and then go drop it off down there somewhere. Chloe! We came across a little problem. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Okay, so we dug it out. We finished it. It's a pretty good feeling. Next is the pond hole. So Andrew's gonna start to dig up the ground underneath since it's really hard. It's like clay. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm really only gonna dig to that bottom part, and I'm just going to go around with this. This is just what I've been using the whole time. I repainted a piece of furniture before and I had extra of this, so that's just what I've been using. So yeah, I'm just gonna go around the bottom outline and we'll see how we do. Okay, so we got the pond in and we just used some cheap bags of dirt just to fill in underneath. So now we have it. We've checked to make sure it's level. We're going to start to put the water in, and we'll check it again while we're putting the water in just to make sure it stays level. Here goes the water. I'm so excited. So this is the pump I got. It's a 450 gallon per hour pump. It comes with a filter that goes around it. So I think this should be enough since my pond's only 264 gallons. We'll see how it works out. Okay, so here I have the pond waterfall filter from Aquascape. This is the smallest one they had. It's pretty huge, but that's okay. It's going to give a decent amount of water flow. So what I did is I took this little nozzle that screws into the back, and then I just took the little part here and screwed it on so that it's secure. It also comes with this net. So I bought some Bioballs just on Amazon separately. I think there's 100 that came in the package that I got. So now I have those all in my bag here that came with my waterfall filter. And there's also this filter rack. So this is going to go at the bottom and it's going to filter through the water that comes through. And then on top of that, there's this handy guy that's going to go on top, and that's going to filter the water as well. So then our clean water is going to come up and hit our little net here, which is going to be filled with our Bioballs. So that will build beneficial bacteria and be really good for our water. And when we eventually get fish, it'll be good for the fish as well to be living in there. Okay, so we just plugged in the pump. Right, Chloe? Right. So let's see if the water's going to come up or not. I don't know if I have a big enough pump, so we'll see if it's going to come through or not. Here goes round 2. We just plugged it in. We realized we didn't have the pump open. So let's see if the spillway is going to get the water or not. Don't see any water yet. We're on round 3. Andrew hit the reset button. And we hear water. We hear something. But we're gonna have to clamp this. Make sure you buy a clamp. Oh, I can see the water coming. Here it comes. It's going through the filter pad. Here it comes. Let's see how it looks. Yay! Oh, it looks so good. I love it. And then eventually we're going to get a rock to go on top of there, or a piece of wood or something, but there it is. I'm so excited about it. And I'm excited to think of all the different plants I can get and fill up the stones at the bottom. I hope you all are as excited as I am. Thanks so much for watching my pond build video, part 1. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gives you some encouragement to get out there and build your own ponds this summer. Don't forget to give this video a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in part 2.